What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's 12 o'clock, and today we have a special episode. Lexin was gracious enough to send me not only their Bluetooth device, their new one, the Novus, they also sent me their air pump. So today we're going to unbox the Novus and install it in this brand new Icon variant, and be on the lookout for the video on the air pump because I'm excited about that too. So big shout out to Lexin. If you don't have Lexin, then get one. They're way better than, let's just say, other brands. I won't bring any names up, but I had multiple ones of the other brand, and Lexin's been way better. I've had their G16 for years, so I'm excited to install this one and see how much better it is than the last. All right, so yeah, it comes in a pretty box. They just sent me the single pack. You can get these in the dual pack, and there's all the features if you want to pause that, or probably just go online, go on their website and look at the box. Oh yeah. Very nice packaging. Of course, if you buy something like that, it probably needs good packaging, right? All right, so obviously we got the unit itself, got the accessories over here. Because I always like to do the accessories first. Then you save the best for last. All right, looks like we got some sticky mounts if you want to have the sticky mount on it. It also has the bracket mount, so just like other brands, you can clamp it to the side of your helmet, or you can use the sticky mount. And I've done both, so this time I'm going to actually use the sticky mount because with the new Icon, I don't want to have the bracket going into the side of the helmet. So that's the only difference there. It comes with another little piece that kind of clamps to the side of the helmet, and then your unit will mount to this. So we're going to use this one because this will just stick on there, and then the unit will mount to this. We got, of course, the headphones and the microphones. These are pretty much standard for all the different units that you can buy. You have a bunch of stickies, a bunch of the sticky pads. You have the soft mic, and then you have the mic with the boom. So this is more of a boom mic. And then you have all the stuff to mount inside the helmet to keep that secure. So your speakers will mount obviously on the sides. The microphone mounts in the front. And then if you want to swap out the microphone, you can just swap it out for this by unplugging it right there. So then this is kind of more of a soft mic. Again, it comes with sticky Velcro, so you can mount this wherever and just stick that in your helmet. And of course, it comes with a charger cord. And this is some more spacers and stickies for the speakers. This little piece has just like a little tunnel in it, and it has the sticky Velcro. And what that does is it goes over this wire to keep your wire in place. I'm glad I have that because I lost the one I had. All right, so the unit itself, very nice. It's very glossy. So maybe if you have we have a matte black helmet, so hopefully it looks good against there. But before there was just a few buttons. Now you have, looks like one big button here, one big button down here, and then you have the toggle. So that's going to be nice. It's probably going to be a lot easier with gloves because the G16 has a button here, and then two buttons here, which is kind of hard. You got to kind of feel with your gloves to really know what you're pushing. And of course, they still have the flashlight on the front. Hilarious. I love it. I always forget that I have it. So it's actually really bright on the G16, so I'm sure it's super bright on this one as well. Charging port / where the headphones connect, I would imagine. So once you get your headphones, once you get the microphone and the speakers in the helmet, this will actually plug into the unit right there. So I'll save you the unboxing of the helmet because it's a helmet and all you do is take it out of the box. So we'll be right back and we'll get this installed in the helmet. All right, so here's the Icon variant, the Rubitone black. So we already got the dark visor on it and we got the chin mount. Shout out to Chin Mounts. Hey, you want to send me a discount code? That'd be cool. So what you do first is you just figure out where on the helmet you want it. We're going to see how it works with this ridge right here and make sure that the sticky's going to stick. With this side up, because your unit is going to click into those grooves and slide in and down. So that's what will hold the unit itself. Let's figure out, probably right there would be even better, but how does that look on the helmet? Not bad. So let's go ahead and click this in like that, and then figure out where on the helmet we can have this. So I like to have them as low as I can because I think it looks the best. but we have a pretty good ridge of no contact right there. So I might actually have to actually put it up a little bit higher, which I don't hate. Because I've had GoPros hanging off way up here and way off to the side. So I think I'm gonna put it right there, guys. So yeah, just take a little bit of rubbing alcohol and put that there. Peel the backing off of this, heat it up just a little bit with like a hair dryer, and then stick it exactly where you want that thing to live. That's where we're gonna put it. So let's, I guess let's do that real quick, and then we'll get to the insides. Yeah, I confirmed that right here is gonna be great. I actually love it with the helmet on. So we're gonna go ahead and peel this off, heat it up. I got that all cleaned off. We're gonna stick it right in there. So I got the old Harbor Freight heat gun. If you don't have one of those, a hair dryer works. And if you don't have a hair dryer, run to Harbor Freight. I think these things are on sale for like $15. You don't want to get this hot, you just want to get it warm. Getting this warm kind of makes it tacky. So, and with these heat guns like this, it doesn't take very much. So that's plenty. All right, let's figure out exactly where we want this thing. Let's shut that. And I'm going to say about right in there. Yep, it runs with this groove right here. So this is running with, I got this running with this body line, let's call it. If you've ever done work on cars. And then this body line right here. So I like how that came out. Put a little pressure on that for a couple seconds. So then you just push this tab down after that sits for a little bit and raise it up, and that'll unhook your unit. And then we want to make sure that there's no air gaps anywhere. And it looks like, actually, it looks like we don't have any, so it looks good. So they say that it's good to leave this on for 24 hours, just let it cure. That's what they say about the chin mount too. And that's the same material, the 3M sticky. Now we just have to pull the pads out, and every helmet's different, so I'm not really going to go into that. But your speakers are going to go here and here, and obviously the microphone goes up by your chin. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these pads out and show you how to put in the speakers. All right, so we took the side pads out of this helmet. It looks for this one, that's all we're going to need to do. We might take the back one out just to run the cord through there. Yeah, we probably should do that. So we'll click these, and we'll be able to run the speaker wire and the mic wire around the back there. Pads should come out pretty easy, usually Velcro and or snaps. This helmet, like a lot of them, have these little dishes, and that's exactly where the speakers go. So let's undo all the wires here. I've decided that I'm going to try this mic. If you hold your wires up, you'll notice that one speaker has a longer wire than the other. And that's because this one goes to the opposite side of the helmet that you install your unit on. So this one is going to be our left one that's closest to the unit. This one is going to go around and go to this side of the helmet. I kind of like to work backwards on these. So I start with the one farthest away from the unit. And obviously this is going to stay in the helmet. This can come out in and out, but I just keep it all put on like that. Take the backing off of the 3M Velcro like that. And then I usually have my wires pointing either down or back. So I'm just probably going to put this one back. So then you put it in somewhere in the middle. I'm going to have it pretty close to the middle of the hole if you have one. If not, you're just going to put it on the surface. Give it a couple little pushes, nothing crazy, and that one's in there. If you let that sit for a while, when you pull this off, it will just pull the speaker off and your piece of Velcro will stay there. So let's go ahead and do the other side, and we'll flip the helmet back over like that. All right, so for this side, we're just going to do the same thing. We're going to have this attached pretty much in the center. So let's recenter that. All right, looks good. And then you're going to take the 3M backing, or the backing off of the 3M Velcro. I'm going to point my wire towards the back of the helmet, down into the back. That's probably really hard to see, but it's the same as before. And give it a little push, and that's it. So, all right, so now that we got the speakers in, we're going to wrap these wires up a little bit and we're going to route them behind any other padding that we have. So take your upper padding out and take the extra wire and simply kind of tuck it back there. Tuck it in, tuck it back. I like to tuck it to where it's just behind whatever snap is available. That way that snap will keep it back there. It won't come, it won't fall or protrude past that, because that's going to be blocking it. Make sure that your connection to your unit is the right length. This might be a good time to go ahead and put the unit on and plug it in. That way you can tuck as much wire as possible and have a nice clean looking install. Also, you want to run your mic wire out so that your mic wire doesn't get buried just yet. So let me get all these wires tucked in and we'll show you how to position the mic. We got all the wires tucked, we got everything back in there. I was going to go and put the sides on, but we want to measure for the microphone. So again, I wasn't using this one. If you're using this one, then you're going to have your sticky back here, because it's going to boom into, the boom's going to take it up to your chin. So you would install it something like this, and then simply, plug it in. I'm going to use this one, and we're going to stick it up here and run the wire back and plug it into there. So because I'm using this mic and not the boom mic, I want to position it right and make sure that it's in the right spot, because you can move this one around, a little bit and position it after the fact. It makes it a little easier to mount. This one, once you stick it, that's where it's at. So what I'm going to do is I go ahead and put the pads back in the sides, leave the mic wire hanging out so that I can go back and plug in that mic very easily. Let me get these side pads in, and then I'll do a couple tries and make sure where I want it, and then I'll show you guys where I put it. It's all tucked in there real nice. We got the mic wire hanging out because we're going to put it on, and I'm going to kind of feel out what the best where the best place to put this is, because you want it close to your mouth, but you don't want it up in your chin, or if you have a beard, you don't want it tickling you the whole time, because then it's just a pain to ride. So let me try a couple, and then I'll show you where I mount it. Good. We're going to put it right here on this back side, right at the top. So I've tried it on, and right there it seems to be in a position where it doesn't interfere with me at all, and it's going to pick up some good sound right there. It'll have it close to my mouth as well as close to the outside to pick up any ambient noise. Again, you just peel off the attached Velcro's backing, and I'm going to run the wire straight down, and we're going to stick it right inside here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's right on the inside. I don't know if you can see that on camera though. All right, so yeah, it's right there. There it is. So it's right there, right in the front of my mouth, but it doesn't interfere with anything, and I can't feel it while I'm riding normally. I'm just going to run my wire down, and I think I'm going to pull this side up a little bit. I think I can run it just above that snap right there, and then we're going to plug this in right here, and we have a microphone. So then you just tuck this under your side panel, snap that back in, put your Velcro back in, and you're done. That's it. So we installed the entire unit with the sticky pad. Again, if you want to use the clamp, you can. It just has a piece that goes right inside here, screws down with two clamps, with two screws, so it clamps it on there, but I think this will be good. Looks really good on the helmet. I really appreciate Lexin sending me out their new Novus, and I can't wait to try it out. Well, that's the install of the Lexin headset, and like I said, these have been great in the past, so I can't wait to try this out. I'll be doing a video giving you a review and all the features and what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and yeah, so be on the lookout for that. Also, if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe and share to your friends. It really helps the channel, and it's free. And be on the lookout for the video for this air pump here. Well, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, stay safe out there, y'all. Peace.